me and my woman, bro. Me I talk about never expect that from she. You see me I say, bro? So there's
Alright then, Jen. So basically I say you know you have your fuck up ways and you know you do your fuckery.
me not talk about
Alright then, Jaydenn. Alright, what me have to say to you though, Jaydenn, as a person and as an individual, because nobody not beat you, you know. Because them know what time it is. Nobody not beat you. But when we get for understand that a lot of us are missing is that. And me don't know if because of how Zandra articulate our words and structure our statements and our sentences, me don't know if that make we get it a whole different way.
Me not there.
Yes, so me I try say but where Zandra basically I try says Jaydenn because and this is not an insult. This is not an insult. This is a lesson because everybody have to learn from everything. What she has said basically is then, as a person, try to learn to respect people more because you would like that same energy.
And Roger, me I tell you something.
That's all she has said.
Yeah, Roger, I tell you something, understand that, bro. Me I tell you something, understand all of that, bro. You see it? Me I tell you something, understand that, bro. Bro, me literally understand what she has said, bro. You see it?
Roger, it's going to be hard for him to take it from me because I've been very hard with him in the media. And it's intentional, Jaydenn. I've been
that's
rough
the thing
with
I wanted
you, and
to
I know
ask
that
is
is why. I know that is the reason, Jaydenn. I've been very rough with you.
Yeah, but
because I really
it go hard for you take things
Yeah, let me tell you, yeah, I've been very rough with you, Jaydenn, and I'm non-apologetic about it because it's intentional. Because Jaydenn, you see, every time that the motherly part of me say, oh God, you know, all right, me just forgiving. Jaydenn, you go back and do something else again.
You don't really have to forgive me still.
And you understand, and it's like you're always just joking about it. Like, why you have to make content at the expense of other people's pain? It bothers me, Jaydenn. It bothers me.
I know me alone do that.
But I'm speaking to you. You keep deflecting. You refuse to take accountability. I'm speaking to you. I'm not speaking to the general place. I'm speaking to you.
Zandra, you have your content and me have my content. That now got change.
Yeah, but then don't get emotional when I become critical of you. I'm gonna criticize you.
Bro, me not get emotional. Why you make this boy you? Me not make this boy you. Me a talk about.
Jaydenn, we're not arguing. Remember. Please, Miss Triple, would like to say something.
First of all, PJ, yeah, hear me or me?
Yeah, hear it. Remember,
PJ,
we're not arguing, please.
Honestly, stop trying to fit in because nothing that you said came from a place of intelligence. You're box shuffling your words. You're putting words where it don't belong. You just can't be yourself here. We're not at a damn seminar. We don't have to go dictionary words to words. We can't talk normal. We're on TikTok. And Zandra, to be honest, Jaydenn might have he didn't know that you was you went through what you did, and I understand what you're saying. You're not putting yourself in the situation, but you're saying that just like how he ignored it with you, that's what he did with her. And honestly, with the facts that Jaydenn know, why you have to say Jaydenn know that you know what she got through in her past with her mother? Why you have to say no? That's basically what she wants to hear. What you have to
No. It's not about me. He doesn't owe me any apology. I was just using
Zandra, let me tell you something.
No matter how much
Zandra,
let me stripper finish, please. Zandra, let me stripper finish, please.
Words you use are how this thing might be beating around the bush. What I get from you is, Zandra, you are for women. As you say, men is not your niche. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what he does. You believe in what you believe in. But my thing to you is this. Not only women matter. I would think that you should broaden your perspective onto people, not just women. Because men are somebody, boys are somebody. I don't have a son, I don't have a brother. But I care about males as well. I think maybe you should give them a chance also, because a lot of females, not every female is a good female. Not every man is a good man. I don't know if a woman has never done anything to you, if she has never lied on you, if she has never been wicked to you, if she has never steal from you. But I don't think you should put women above people. People matter.
Okay.
Yes, so it's not gender matter, it's people matters.
I'd like to respond to Miss Triple. Welcome, good evening, Miss Triple, and welcome to the chat. So, Miss Triple, the first thing I want to do as a female advocate is address something that you did. When you came up here, you criticized PB and you started to tell her that PJ, and you started to tell her that it's not whatever type of forum. That's very disrespectful.
No, Sandra, we don't have to.
Miss Triple, can I have the platform? Miss Triple, Miss Triple, I literally I just listened to you speaking. Yeah, I just listened to you speaking. Am I going to speak without the interruption? Yeah, you can't function that way. Because remember, I just listened to you. So I'm saying to you now, Justice, you're very disrespectful the way you said that to her. I think it was very rude because at the end of the day, you have no right dictating and telling the young lady how she should carry herself. That her expression is her individuality. Number two, well, you have offered me your opinion and said, yeah, I could broaden my niche to X. That's your opinion. You don't dictate my terms. You don't dictate what my niche is. If you're going to tell me to shape and machete my niche, why don't you speak to Jaydenn and tailor his niche so that he can start disrespecting people overall? Because you can't come and tell me that men matter too. If you know that men matter, go ahead and start your advocacy for men, honey. But that's not my niche. That's not what I'm doing. That's not the direction in which I'm going. And you have no right to dictate my terms or tell me how I should govern myself on social media. Thank you.
But do you
Sandra, let me answer now.
Sandra, that men matters?
Huh?
Do you agree that men matters though?
Hell yes. How could men not matter? What am I doing here? How could I have my daughter? How could men not matter? When I wrote for Adrian,
when Jaydenn asked you if he was right, because I've been listening all
when I wrote, hold a second, Miss Triple.
No, you finished. No, she finished.
Roger just asked me something and I'm
Jaydenn asked you.
Can I get an up? Miss Triple, I think I'm going to leave the
continue.
Wait, Miss Triple, 1 second. Yeah. Make sure answer me.
Roger just asked me if I think men matter. And I said, hell yes. A man, if I had to be with a man to get my daughter, a man is my father. And not only that, I have advocated for men. When I speak up for Adriana that passed and all of the turmoil that her dad is dealing with, I've advocated for men. I've opened my platform and I've spoken about Cooley and his relationship with his daughter and stuff like that. But what you guys need to understand, while I might mention that 1 and 2 times, guys, that's not my niche, Miss Triple. Miss Triple, my niche was birthed out of my own experiences as a woman, as a single mother, etc., Miss Triple. So you have to understand that my niche is my choice.
All right, then take it away, Miss Triple.
Let me start off by she saying I disrespected PJ. You know I didn't do that. I figure that you're the type of person when someone is not agreeing with you, pick apart what they're doing. Everybody knows I didn't disrespect her. She came here trying to disrespect people in the crowd that don't understand big words, trying to make it look like she does. And she tried to downplay Jaydenn and other persons, making it look like they don't come from a place of intelligence. And I know you saw that.
And that's how I felt too.
But moving on. Zandra, Jaydenn specifically said to you that he has done a lot of things good and people still pick apart him and give him wrong, like he has been doing nothing right. And you said, and he said, why you haven't spoken on that? And you said, no, that's not my thing. That's not my niche. I am for the woman. That's what you said. So in my opinion, Zandra, you are for women and women alone. But my thing is, people matter. Both woman and man matter. And to you now, Jaydenn, I understand you grew up without a mother and father, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry the hand that you was dealt. It is not nice. But I need you to remember, Jaydenn, other persons in the world are going through things daily. This cannot continuously be an excuse.
Thank you.
I know you're hurt. I know you're hurting. I know that. I see that. But you have come a far way, and a lot of persons have been dealt a bad hand too, growing up, and they still keep on going. No, not everybody possesses the ability to be fair. You have some people like Roger, even when he hates you, he will give you fair justice. But Zandra, to be honest, you're not one of those persons. You're very intelligent, yes, I give you that. But you're not fair. If you don't like a person, you slander. You slander them in the best way possible. The most intelligent way, and I understand that because I know every word. Every word you speak, I understand.
Is this a moment of silence or where I can insert or you're finished?
No, we're allowing Triple to talk and
Okay,
then somebody take the floor.
oh, because she went silent. I was wondering if I could
No, that's not Triple talk. She's very expressive.
okay, all right. I don't want to affect your process. I'm sorry, Miss Triple. Go ahead.
I don't have a problem with you as a person. I think you have your points. Some of your points are valid. I just feel like some of them, you're coming from a place where I don't give a shit what I'm have to say. Me just not buy it. Me just not believe it. And yes, it was wrong for him to send the picture to whoever. But at the end of the day, Zandra, what are we going to do? We're going to kill him? He apologized. Should we kill him for it? Should we join pitchfork? Should he die? I think everybody makes mistakes. Zandra, is just sometimes we're in the spotlight and it's highlighted, but a lot of us get away with our mistakes because nobody knows about it. But I think the fact that you're learning from it, I think it's, it's a chance. A chance can be given. I don't think it should all be hate, to be honest.
I'm not going to speak until I figure it.
You can go on.
Right. So Miss Triple, you have established that it's your opinion, and one thing I know about opinions, they are not facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just your perception of me based upon how I present myself in the media, and it's a very similar thing with Jaydenn. My perception of him based upon how he presents himself in the media. What I think might be a little difficult for a lot of you to understand, guys, is that I didn't come and tell anyone that I want to do a general all people advocacy. I'm very specific with my niche. Do you understand? If I'm in the beauty industry and I'm doing nails, I didn't say I want to do it nails, hair, and lashes. I'm very specific with my niche, guys. And the same way in which you respect Jaydenn's niche and respect niche of other content creators, you need to also understand that that is my niche. You say to me, everybody matters. And yes, that is important. But there are different persons on the platform, Miss Triple, that will speak up for men. Miss Triple, I speak up for the underdog in a misogynistic culture where women have always been from the beginning of stage treated as inferior subjects, and that is the reason I speak up for women, Miss Triple. I'm not going to start a general advocacy for everybody just to be liked by everybody. It's not possible for you to like everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? It's what the feeling that you're giving me is. It's like when the black people started the Black Lives Matter movement, and people decided that they should erase it and say all lives matter, as if we wanted to throw some shade on the genocide and the 400 years of slavery that black people endured. Oh my God, Roger, why is she saying here they get like, are you for real?
Because why we get
I'm giving an example, Miss Triple. You're not gonna let me water down myself to make you satisfied.
No, but
you come up here assassinating my intelligence. I'm not gonna water down myself to satisfy you. And moreover, I don't understand your interruptions when I just gave you the floor to speak. I understood your process, you had your pause moments, and now I'm speaking.
And can I interject for 1 second? Zandrama and Jay.
I don't, 1 second, honey. I don't want, people can do what they want to do, but what I will not tolerate anybody being critical negatively of the way I speak. This is how I speak. This is me. And you need to understand that this is a global platform and people are just going to be themselves.
Sandra, I don't have a problem with how you want to be
yourself, Miss Triple. She can be herself.
Zandra, when you're finished, we're going to give Triple the floor, and then we give Prince the floor. You're finished, Zandra?
Yeah, man, I had just responded to what
Triple can take the floor, mama.
I don't have a problem with how you speak. It's what you're making this about everything that it is not. These examples don't even come into play. We're going back to Black Lives Matter, Black community. That is not what this is about. At the end of the day, people still matter. Black, white, red, pink. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to debate on that.
Miss
That
Triple,
is
you're
not
missing.
what this is about.
Miss Triple, I used an analogy. You're missing the point. You said
Yes,
to
but
me,
your analogies
you said
is
to me
making
that you said to me that instead of me just advocating for women, I must extend my platform and advocate for men too, because everyone matters. And I made that simple example to say to you that what you're asking me to do to mash it and tailor my niche is stifling my individuality as a creative, because in the same sense, when the Black Lives Matter people started their movement, other people came and said, no, don't do Black Lives Matter, it's all lives matter. When we say all lives matter, we are deflecting from the sufferance of Black people. So when you are saying to me to advocate for everybody, you are deflecting from the sufferance of women in a misogynistic culture. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
How you mean it does not relate?
I didn't tell you to advocate
Stop
for
telling me it
everybody.
does not relate.
Can I talk now?
All right, Prince, would you like to say something?
Yeah. Zandrama and Jade. I'm gonna be honest. Both of you came from a specific type of background, which you guys should be able to correlate. But unfortunately, you guys got two different. You guys end up in two different sides of the world. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like. This is just me throwing it out there. Zandrama, you have a very fierce lioness spirit, which is in the activist world, right? Yeah. I would love for you to get to know Jaydenn a little bit more, because with the level that he's at, you can learn from that to speak for the persons at his level who do not have someone with your wit and intelligence to speak for them.
That's what I do for women.
No.
That's what I do for Anna.
I understand, but listen, Zandrama, I'm just throwing it out there, right? Whether it's for women, cats, dogs, whatever you want to do, it's really up to you. You get what I'm saying? And Jaydenn, I would like for you to learn from her now, because eventually you are going to be in rooms, people talking certain ways, and you do not know what they're saying, and you get something messed up.
Bro.
It's not a disrespect. I look, you see it as disrespect, me see it as so you know what? Mama try to look out for somebody. You see, that's a two different.
No, bro. I understand what she has said, bro. I understand everything what she has said, bro. You see.
Prince.
So, I don't feel like I'm done, you know, bro.
Prince.
Yo, we know you understand.
Yeah, I'm listening, Shay.
Yeah, may I say, it kind of annoying if everybody here come say the same thing, like the intelligence part, who intelligence from who done, so who are intelligent.
That kind of don't play me on the style.
It kind of, people kind of get offended. Even the comment section we get offended. Kind of gonna be like, oh, here we go again.
Because the reality of the matter
here we go
is,
again. And
the reality of the matter is, you do have people that is actually dunce, and you do have people that is more intelligent. And
so you have to think about the comment section.
The word dunce, there's a lot of people that will feel offended, especially when they're dunce. You understand me? Because not everybody are go bright, and not everybody are go smart.
Exactly, Roger. Jandra, I'm not telling you to don't play your intelligence or to advocate for men. I'm just saying give men a chance to, give them a chance to speak to you, to understand what they're saying. I'm not saying that you fit chat dunce or chat like, I'm just saying. Just like how women have a point, men have a point as well. I'm not saying I pick up for men alone, I pick up for people in general. So that's, I'm just saying, just people in general, hear them out.
Like Zandra, we know what I was going to say to you
Miss
earlier.
Triple, I have an elephant memory, Miss Triple, and what you said that I should open my niche because everyone matters. I'm not, and I'm saying to you that I'm not going to open my niche, Miss Triple. Not niching in an area does not prevent me from lending understanding where I see that it is needed, Miss Triple. That's a whole different scenario. But Miss Triple, you need to understand that as a woman in the community, when I see a young man comes out and make an apology, and then in another minute he's joking about it, it's confusing me, Miss Triple. It doesn't sit well with me. And I just, what?
Well,
like,
when me ever, bro, when me ever, hold on, me apologize to Fabbi. When me ever come out and joke about it?
When I run down the Gaza youth, what you expect them to do?
What the fuck?
Love them.
No. You see, y'all get it wrong, bro.
Hey,
you definitely get it wrong, bro. Zanja, y'all get it wrong.
Okay, it's not you post it.
No, bro, me not say, me not say, bro, nobody not talk about Fabbi, bro. Nobody not talk about
Fabbi. So you're saying that post wasn't about Fabbi?
Bro, that wasn't Fabbi. I tell you get it wrong, Zandra.
Jaydenn.
Me and Fabbi not in a nut right now. So how me fear talk Fabbi?
Jaydenn, I am not only advocating for Fabbi, I'm advocating for women, which entails the entire. Hold on.
Yeah, say
Which entails the entire history of the woman that you have victimized.
But
I don't have an amnesia.
posting a bag of girl run down the Gaza youth. I don't think a man posting a status saying a bag of girl run down the Gaza youth means he's with a bag of girl, because we see every young nigger nowadays, every young man nowadays that sing say them are chop, and them really not chopping. You understand? All of them sing say them are scam, and them not scamming. All of them sing say them have much whip and fat ride and the V6 on the toll, and they don't have it. You understand? So in that case, if it's a post where he posted and said something and he never mentioned a particular individual, or he wasn't being direct, I wouldn't use that to pass a judgment. You know why? We all sing songs that we sing songs so we're richer when we with the artists them sing it, and we don't have it. You understand what I'm saying? So in that case, I think you could cut him a little slack right there. Not saying you're gonna change your opinion, because your opinion is yours, but you can cut him a little slack right there, because he wasn't being direct. He never said this is for Fabbi. He never said that, and it was a general thing, and we all do that. I post statuses that chopper me a chopper life, and I don't know nothing about chopping. You understand what I'm saying?
Read the caption. Read the caption. I don't want my intelligence to be insulted. Read the caption.
Could you read it for me,
just not about the music. Read. What did it say? Read for me, please, people.
Sandra, I'm not looking at a phone right now.
Okay.
Could you tell me
It
what
says
the
next
says?
victim who is next. That's what it said.
It says what?
It says next victim who is next, with a big laughing emoji and this song being played. Next victim who is next, says the caption. And it is coming from, hold on. It says next victim who is next. It's coming from your page, and it has this. Youth. What are you saying then, Jaydenn? That's reading and comprehension. What are you saying to me? English me teacher.
All right. Listen, Raja. She said something about apology.
I can't defend that part, the Jaydenn. So
listen, me talk.
Yeah,
she said something about apology. And then she got to talk about that video. Okay? That video wasn't for Fabbi, bro. Why do you feel like everything?
So when you said next victim, who is next? Was that just a next joke? Or a next content?
That was a joke. Let me tell you.
Jaydenn, I didn't say it was for Fabbi. I didn't say it was for Fabbi. You people behave as though I'm not an advocacy for all women. Everybody's behaving like I'm an advocate for Fabbi alone.
We're going to do one by one. Sandra, I didn't speak much. Make him finish talk.
My apologies, Jaydenn. My apologies.
I'm Zandrama, or whatever your name. You say, let me tell you.
It's Zandrama, not whatever. It's
drama.
Zandrama.
Okay.
Tell me whatever I mean. It's Zandrama.
All right.
Yeah,
sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
As me I say, bro, Roger, she can't just say something about the apology and then she come bring up that video there. That don't make no sense. Because it to me, it gonna make it look like say you are set off a Fabbi me a laugh.
So basically because we were talking about Fabbi and that was brought up, you're basically
bro, she just brought it out of nowhere.
Understand.
But Roger, that's not the context in which I enter the situation. I say to you that I cannot take you as someone. I cannot take you at regard.
Wait, no,
that was his interpretation of it.
It's not for Fabbi. It doesn't have anything to do with Fabbi. Jaydenn, when you leave a bad taste in the mouth of internet people after going through a history of women, and in the period when we are all dealing with the residue, for you to post something like that, that is what it comes off to with the people who are using intelligence.
Watch out.
All right then, Jaydenn. You know what I want you to do for me?
Intelligence.
Explain. It's just simple. Because you don't want people to get misconception. A lot of people know you post for your content, and you post for the drama, you post for that.
Yeah.
So we don't want you to clear it up here and make sure know. Because we don't want the crowd get it wrong. Because a lot of people know what you do. Like me personally, because you do it to me, you slander me every single day. So me I talk from experience. You understand me? Does it get annoying? Does I get upset? Do I get upset? Yes, I do. It gets under my skin? Yes, it does. Do I feel like me that kill you sometime? Yes, I feel like would slash your throat. You understand me? But that's not the case. That's not what we're talking about. You understand what me I try to say? We are speak about, we know you do a lot of things because of, it's your content. You do it for the, and you've been doing this before you even get the break. Like call up people name, come out because you do it for me. Roger, you're there with the local girl and you beat the pot cover. That's before you even go viral.
We can put you on a pretty like, and we not do the master. You all know the song. What would
You know a song though, Sandra?
Yeah, I've been I really love
Watch
that one.
watch on.
I really love that one, guys. Honestly, I love that song. I think it's so lyrical. It's so powerful. Even though it's a bad song, like I really like it.
You know, one thing I wanted to just say to Sandra,
Yeah.
and every time I say this, I forget. You're very intelligent. I think the level of intelligence that you have, a lot of persons don't get that. Them not so fortunate. And with the Jaydenn, with someone as a fragile as Jaydenn, I think your level of intelligence, you're supposed to be somebody that willing to educate him. Not because we're not school him, you know, but educate him because him don't work well with schooling. Schooling him just have to agree to disagree and him have to go against it. I think him work well, more comfortable with somebody in him space where can show him the reality, break down things to his level, and kind of make him get an understanding. You understand? So I'm looking at you as more of a mentor to him. You understand? And that's just what I think. You understand me? And what I would like. So I was gonna ask you, and this was what I would ask of me. It's not saying it's something you could do.
Yeah.
Because you see a lot of times where we make the mistakes and you speak about it. You see a lot of times him do things where you think it's unforgiving. You speak about it. But a lot of people need somebody that just can help pull them out of the water sometimes. None of us are perfect. Him do me the most. So me hate him like pies or sometimes. And I give some
Already. You freak me up too, but boy.
You understand what me I try to say?
I saw that one. I saw it with triple.
Especially when we're in a space. Especially when we're in a space. Because remember the space we came in today, you know, is you and Shay, and we came back. And if Shay forgive you, you forgive Shay, we make amends. That was the atmosphere we did in. So when we're in that type of atmosphere, we don't want to change the energy and the whole aura. You understand? So you see, me never gonna add up Jaydenn in my box, you know. But you see, because of the atmosphere we did in, me still add him and we still run it off, and we don't really try to be too technical for each other. We cut each other some slack because I know him not like this. But me I say, we don't try to be too tough for each other. And that is what I am saying, because that is, if we're going to be tough on each other right here now, and we're just going to fight and play tug and war, it defeats the whole purpose
of the conversation. That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're here about now. That's the atmosphere that we created today. And that is what we want to stick in. You understand me? You and Shay come and on a rub back elbows so nice and good. The people them like it. We expect when Jaydenn did for come, we can express ourselves, but after expressing ourselves, not to stick on that, but find some, we not have to agree 100%. We not have to love each other, but find some point where we can have mutual grounds. We not have to bring down one another. We not have to.
Wait, hold on. Give me a minute there.
That's why you said them young earlier on, you know.
A lot of persons in the comments that say I always speak up for Jaydenn. No, that's not true. You guys say me always speak up for Fabbi too. The thing is, I address things different. I don't say idiot boy, go fuck off, suck your mouth. I talk to people nice. I deal with them nice so they know that I come in from a place I love. There's countless of times when me and Jaydenn talk on the phone privately. there's countless of times when me and Fabbi talk on the phone privately, and I can
That's the
honestly
money
say,
phone, please.
and a lot of you guys see this as well, Fabbi is stronger than Jaydenn. If he doesn't want to admit it, well, but she is 10 steps ahead, in my opinion. He might not want to admit it, but she's smarter, she's stronger. And maybe it's a situation that he was dealt, I don't know. But the fact is, he's grown now. And I remember one night I was talking to him on the phone. And he said to me, if when I come to Jamaica, if I can please come and have lunch with him. He wants somebody. Listen, I am soft, yes. But you have to understand that a lot of these people on the internet, they go through so much and they cover it up. As me say, him frig me up already, but me can't stop loving because deep down I try to see the best in people and I try to see them for what.
You see him fitting.
I try to see them for who they are.
You look past the flaws.
I'm not crying, Jesus. I'm not crying. I'm just saying.
But we no man listen,
I don't know if you remember.
Miss Trippin, about a ball. Come here, stop.
I'm not balling, Jesus Christ.
You will make me get emotional.
I'm not balling, I promise. But listen, he might have run joke 50 million times, but I think he's hurt and he needs to let this go. And I think that as much as him love Fabbi, I think he should wait until Fabbi is ready to come. But I think he needs to let this go. Because they're talking there and close door, and then when he come on the internet to make it look like everything is aligned.
Miss Triple.
Alright, sorry.
My thing is
so then I know that alright. Oh Jesus, well, but me never know, so never talk about that the party already.
Yeah, but that is all, guys. That is all.
You can't say something, boss, because we don't hear your mouth.
Alright, skip that part, delete that part, moving on. Delete that part, and I was lost.
No, we're not talking.
But listen, a lot of the point that I'm trying to make is a lot of these people on the internet, evil, Donia, he's a funny person, and even though me and him did have a differences, you can see on that man that he feels a lot of pain and he puts on a smile with it. There are a lot of persons like that, and I think you guys need to look beyond it and try to see what people are going through.
And that's why
try
to
understand.
When you think me not hurt,
Raja, you're different. You is a boy where you will chat your mind and you don't give a fuck. You handle your hurt different. You have some people strong, you have some people weak, you have some people pretending to be strong.
That's true. That is true.
So I think we should be more lenient to others and try to understand others more. Because a lot of time we smile, you know.
Yeah, and I'm saying that I got change our opinion and no one other, but we can't.
It's not that I'm always picking up for him, but I know deep down he is broken and he's sad. And I've seen that off the media. It's not that I'm picking up for him. I just...
Sandra, let me tell you what I respect about you.
Wish him the world.
You stand 10 toes down for what you believe in. That's what I respect about you, Sandra.
Yeah.
You stand 10 toes down for what you believe in, and your opinion matters to you, and you will not make because others think that's not the case, you will change your opinion. And I do respect that about you. You understand me? Yes. But one thing I know for sure, and this is not me thinking, you have a hard shell.
Yeah, she give tough love. She's a tough love type of person.
You understand me? And everybody can they say the tough love, and everybody can see through the tough love. You understand? And everybody can see through it. You understand me? So you say, Jaydenn, me not think you're personal. Personally, me not think you hate Jaydenn, but in ways and in actions them bothers you. You understand me? And I only think people's ways and actions bothers people when they care. Because me not think if you never care, in ways and actions would bother you.
Look here, you see the first time I came across Jaydenn, I made a joke video and I said something like me that says, Jaydenn, is what you have this a change sodomite into straight or something like this. I made men, you know, like I run a little joke with it. This is my thing, guys. I'm a wonderful person. When I tell you I'm a wonderful person, I'm a wonderful person, good advisor. I would do very well with Jaydenn. I'm being honest on a real level. However, what I would really recommend for you, Jaydenn, is therapy. I think you should pay for some therapy lessons and do it, because I believe if you do some therapy, Jaydenn,
Why me agree, Jaydenn?
and get to
It
address
makes you
certain things,
open.
and get
You can talk your mind freely
because
without
Jaydenn,
somebody thinking, say, you know, so them are gonna go back and say what me say.
yeah, and
Because it's protected,
yeah,
it's bound by law.
yeah,
So
and
that now
Jaydenn,
is a bit more like sometimes you want to chat off all that thing, you know. But you know what, you know, me and Roger cool, you know, but you are going. I don't know if I come chat this with Roger, you know.
I don't want
Roger
to
come blood clot,
I don't
come
want to
talk
forget
back on the internet.
I don't
You
want
know.
to forget my
So yeah, but
point.
sometimes you need that space there where you can just express yourself without even worry if somebody will come on the internet with your business. So me would agree.
Yeah,
Me would agree. I'm not gonna say, well, me I force that part you or say that's a way of do. But me personally think you'd agree. And a lot of us need therapy.
yeah.
Me need therapy because me have my own personal demons them when me a fear fight. You understand what me I try say? Everybody needs a little therapy.
Roger,
And everybody have that space there where them can talk to somebody.
Roger,
And know for them good.
let me done a little bit. So yeah, so Jaydenn, what I would recommend for you is therapy. I've said it on my live before that I believe that if you had like given yourself some space and don't get involved in a relationship and offer some therapy, it would start showing Fabbi that you're a little more serious about her and stuff like that. And to tell her the truth, it would be up
and
to
Zandra
her.
is young. Zandra the man is young, you know. Sometimes why you have to understand this too, Zandra the man is young, the man will run up the tally.
Roger, hold on, guys, hold on. I don't get to finish my point yet.
Wait,
guys.
no, wait, let me say something. Me nah cut
Let me
you.
just finish my.
Me nah cut you. Me nah cut you.
Let me finish. You're cutting me. That's exactly what you're
Oh,
doing.
me nah
Jaydenn.
cut
Hold on a little bit.
Me nah cut. I just
Jaydenn,
a look slice. Just a look slice.
All right, Papa. All
Just a
right.
look slice.
All
Hear
right.
me I say, me really woulda like, when you just say, for myself, is ye. Say it for myself. Don't say it for others. Like, me need therapies, for like to open Fabbi eyes or whatever.
No,
Just,
for yourself, bro.
Yeah,
For yourself.
yeah, for
I don't know
myself.
for nobody, for
I
you.
see what you
Yeah, for
mean.
myself. But more
I see what you mean.
about that. Yeah.
Okay, my only reason for saying that is because I know that was the ultimate goal where you had wanted to be in a relationship with her, and I was just now saying that I had mentioned it on one live, that if you had entered therapy, you would have presented yourself as someone who was really more serious about a relationship. But we're going to forget about that and just focus on the therapy. Therapy is very good, Jaydenn. I've done therapy before, and it feels like a safe space. I did it in Jamaica with this lady named Christine. She was a white lady who was working at Jamaica AIDS Support because I was in Ashi at the time. I was pregnant at 23 years old, and I felt like I wanted to unalive myself because like I just didn't know what I was going to do. The man disowned the baby, and it was a heavy emotional time for me being pregnant. And Joseph Robinson, God rest his soul, he recommended that I go there and get therapy. And Jaydenn, it did such wonders for me. Jaydenn, you see, after about like maybe like about after 3 sessions with the lady, I had stopped worrying about.
People,
you understand? Stop worrying
Zandra,
about.
don't me look at you. May I ask you now a question? When you saw calm Jaydenn be since stripper come up here, Jaydenn need more people like that in his space.
He needs more mother figures. He feels safe.
He need more people like that in his space. I'm not even talking about mother, but people when to talk to him on a reality level. You see, I remember, I know. Zandra, let me tell you this too, you know, Zandra. Don't feel like you can't come tie down with cocky too, you know. I'm gonna tell you that, you know. We're young and the tally have to build up, you know. How the blood clot there when they are Jaydenn age, the blood clot numbers are run up. Run up.
Okay,
We're young.
Feel like
the tally have to build up.
Don't feel like I don't want to plug up a pum pum and I have to go straight like Wi-Fi.
When we reach all we have to go settle down. So we have to
Roger, but you see it was Zandra, don't the ice break. See it never bad so after all if you think from a man perspective. You see it say it not so bad after all.
No, it's not that I don't.
You have to turn up to man. You want the man. You want the man reach 40 and only 5.
It's not that I don't think it's not that I don't think from a man's perspective.
But you see how you come up with your level and you give him advice on what to do that you was
my niche is not.
So imagine how much boys.
Because I'm dealing with him with love now. When I'm beating him on the platform, I'm not dealing with him with love. Me drape him up. Me I deal with him with tough love them time. Me I nice him up now like me I talk to him now like my son. You understand? I mean, I share my experience. Guys, don't nobody bring me back to another place. They come with the start to Jaydenn. Jaydenn, you see, after about 3 therapy answer, me say you're supposed to see the wonders. I had stopped worrying about the man. Me started to focus on the baby.
Any day you something on my father, any I pray people over here, not no me now again. Father, bless you.
I started focusing more, and it helped me a whole lot, Jaydenn. So me, I tell you, say, therapy help you, Jaydenn.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it does help. Let me tell you something. I don't know mad people, I know mental people. This ideology where who all we need therapy, Jaydenn, and me still need more too.
Like that.
All me still need more therapy.
Could you use some
Jaydenn, this a therapy for all of we, you know. All of we there, you saw heal.
Drama, me like that. But try to make not come out for you.
Trying to make door? Why you mean like a pum pum pum?
You know that's why the people them can't take
him
your
come back again with the joke.
Jaydenn.
Him come back again with the
A
triple.
joke
Jaydenn.
farmer expression.
Jaydenn, if my pum pum come up on mountain, nobody not pay for go over there go sit down coat full of color with grey hair. Nobody not wants to see them the same thing there. No sir. For me can come out and nobody would even look upon it.
Mighty God, look how you are right now. And the fighting stuff. And Jaydenn, go and grow. If you love Fabbi, she will come back to you. Them say, what is for you is for you. And if I for you, she not go nowhere. So just work
Raja.
So when she come back to a bigger better
Let them say
Jaydenn.
another thing more.
Raja,
Yeah.
Load a story there.
All right, may I leave it? May I leave it?
If she goes back there, I support her. I'm support, but Jaydenn, you know, so if she go back the door, Jaydenn, and you trouble her one time, I go come out.
You leave it, girl.
Well, she said she support it. You can't.
No, me support anything Fabbi want to do. If she want go back there for her business, but me I say anyway, I'm hurt her head one point. I go come out for you, Jaydenn. Me just have warning for me.
I know you have not the release, Jaydenn coming out with the pot cover.
Yeah, so I just say things of one point.
Now the thing say him nice, so him can't hear me now. And 9 finger me have, and I give him 9 minutes to turn.
Worries in the dance, worries in the night.
No,
yeah,
sir.
you're the dirty body boy, I don't take my life.
No, no one to take me serious, I swear.
You think him the nice too, you know. Hey, sometimes I like when them a beat him, you know. And beat him blood clot, and I say, look there, I don't even have to beat him. Yeah, man, I like when them a beat him sometimes, triple, the boy takes it from me like, cool it up.
Yeah, and him take it beating them. You realize when take it beating them on the internet behind closed door, him not take it. Him not take it so well. Him take it on the internet. That's a one thing me give him. Him strong fire. Nobody can reach him fire. But off the ear, that's not how he is. A lot of these people that you see strong on here, that's not how they are. That's why some people say, oh, how your friend with Rose, you know, Malice Rose.
Hey, triple, I'm gonna give one drama. One day them tell me say Jaydenn they are town. Don't a low clean to blood clot, but here when them tell me when Jaydenn gone, a peer problem. Me say oh no mad blood clot to feel of a place I don't know.
Everybody you go beat up and you not do one ras. Roger, you not do nothing. Everybody you go hold and lick down and you not do nothing. Every time you smart, you lick them down. You not do nothing all now. Every minute you buck them, you kick them in their front. You kick them dog in their back. You not do one fuck.
Me cuss them. Me say, oh, the boy for there, do not call me. Me give him some thump in their belly and circle.
But Raja, you'd have to go to around 10 man.
They're in my place, you know. And when I want, I put the whole town in a
No,
meeting.
you'd have to go to 10 man before you get to me.
You know, have no sense in a year. Me I tell you, oh, 10 man for go against the whole town. The whole town just wants to flame my answer. And the whole town I beat you.
Bumbo.
But one thing me can't give flowers about Raja. No matter what happen, no matter what you and a person have, can me see and people go at it. But when a time we split the justice, you do it.
Yeah, come in
Whether you hate them or not. And I know everybody have a strength to do that. So, well, me applaud you for that.
Yeah, that's
I can't even keep malice too long in the trip. I just Jaydenn alone, me not like, you know. Because a blood clot intake set for me, you know.
Me not like Raja, I come like 2 hours of the same. Me can't malice people for too long for true.
But I'm here alone, you don't like.
No.
But I saw you got shot, I don't know, give me the money gun them. And that's 7,000 people here that make no sense.
Cause y'all TJ in the comment section, as much as I frig up TJ too, TJ still love him. TJ are going like TJ still fall back in the trap. Just like a
TJ
me.
Bella TJ I watch.
So you kid us scared the night when you just love somebody, I say go.
I'm real TJ, man. TJ. Huh?
And TJ Tugler, Moya's boyfriend.
TJ man, him tell him love you, you know. Kind more twist up here time, you know.
Yo, Roger, you see more why you know me notice. You know me notice. It's when they come on, it's when me do something. You know, so everybody start then live and I done me, but when me
somebody, don't do that.
No, when somebody do something, it's like nobody know did it for me, dog. Like you understand me I say?
Or like when you need the strength for people defend. I know you that Jaydenn, everybody defend you. We ain't talking about. I'm here alone them to defend over here. I'm here alone fight the battle them by myself. We ain't talking about.
You don't know why I'm saying I'm out
That's what I'm saying, Roger. You see, everybody in life, a lot of people don't know, you know. You see, some of we just want somebody to tell we say we are doing.
Me find out the boys sister, not triple.
Wait, no, Roger, seriously, no joke, fun and joke aside, cause me want to say this to a lot of people in the comment section too. Me know no fun now go through things and done so good and nobody never yet tell you, and it hurt. It hurts. No matter how good you do, it goes unrecognized. And sometimes we just want somebody to tell we. We just want we mother, we father, we daughter, we friend, we neighbor. We just want somebody to say, I see you. And I see you doing good. And you're doing great. And I'm proud of you. It goes a far way. Someone we just need that. And people don't understand. When you have 100 people tearing you down, if you just have one person saying, I'm proud of you, it feels so good. And
why your voice
it's
a tremble like you go ball?
Because this is something what everybody needs to do.
People not bother with the ball.
I'm
You
not
know, so me now get the money going them already.
Miss Triple.
I'm not crying, but you guys
Jaydenn,
need to do this. Call on a friend, call on a man, call on a girlfriend, call on a mother, call on tell them say them I do good. Tell them say you're proud of them.
I don't have any girlfriend, Miss Triple, I'm single.
Miss Triple, so my time, you know, want to hear from the people that we are always talk to every day. Sometimes I want to hear from somebody new.
I'm not balling, guys. I was about to, but I'm not.
Pure balling.
But listen, for real, do a chat. Sometimes it's not good for people to just drag you down. Sometimes everybody need a pat on the back. No, every now and again.
Just a minute. You've forgotten your phone.
Shut up. You know you're doing good, you know you're doing great, you know you have done so well for yourself, but it's like sometimes it's like you're unnoticed, you're gone in the shadows, nobody sees you. And it's just helpful sometimes when we see each other. And probably that's what he means. Probably he's saying that no one sees him. And a lot of times too, I feel like that's a lot of us. I feel like sometimes people don't see us. And we need to be seen.
I can value what you're saying, Miss Triple, is true, because those things cause people to go over the edge and can affect their mental health. And a lot of the people like Jaydenn, who gives a lot of people joy, when they are off the media, there's nobody to really give them the joy that they see. There's not another them in their lives for them. You feel me?
Yeah, him cause a whole heap of hurt, you know, but him cause a whole heap of, him give a whole heap of laughter too, you know.
Yes.
I just him cause pay hurt, you know.
Mm-hmm. Him hurt me to Roger.
No, only tell Jaydenn how to love him. Call on a friend to text on a friend, on a man, on a woman, on a pitney, everybody. Tell them so no proud of them.
Yeah, man, you need to spread more love,
text
man.
Text them right now.
Yeah, man.
Call them. Make them know
Jaydenn
and appreciate them. Not appreciate everything that they have done.
Love him.
Slime, I love you so much. Okay.
I love you, Prosper. I love you, Bo. I'm telling my dogs, guys, because I'm single. I love you, Bo. I love you, Prosper. I love you, Sandy and Amber. I love you, guys.
Bella, tell TJ you love him, Bella. TJ, tell Bella you love him.
So you guys need to be serious.
No, TJ and Bella love one another. They need to express it and stop fight.
Miss Triple, is true. I'm single, so I'm just telling my dogs. I love them. That's it. I don't have anybody else to relate to.
Hey, tell Queenie I love her. Queenie, me love you.
You see, let me tell you. You see, TJ, I've gotten away with a lot of things. You understand?
Don't get away with it.
TJ, we come do something and then Maya come support him and everybody's just done with it. You understand? I feel like I
I
want.
say my white angel in I'm corner.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Oh my, you know I agree with you.
Oh God.
I agree with you, you know.
I
Man,
agree
think that
with
we
you,
never know the whole
Jaydenn.
life stay. Me and Jaydenn dep on same terms. Me agree with you.
Well,
TJ
me agree
Little
with
mix up.
yeah, me agree with Jaydenn too.
Me know you
Hold on.
that agree. You and
Hold on.
TJ love
No,
one
but
another.
but the party must say, you know, him wish him to have somebody like Maya, you know, all like